Hi everybody, it's Kara. You may remember a few videos back I showed you this card. This was my first Sequin Shaker card, or Shaker card, depending on what you want to call it. And I told you guys I would give you kind of a little brief tutorial on how I put it together. So that's what I wanted to do today. I'm going to show you one that's just like this one, just some different colors, and kind of walk you through the steps of what I did. Now I did prep some of this because I think some of this you guys would be able to figure out pretty easily all on your own, and you don't probably need me telling you how to do it. So obviously the first thing I did is I got my card base. In both of these cards I used some paper tray ink cardstock, and got it the desired size, all of that good stuff. And I attached the card, basically the piece of cardstock that's going to have the sentiment or the image on it. And this particular one, this is a W+9 sentiment, and it comes with a lot of hellos and a lot of different things like that. And then I have the outside piece, which is, as you can see, very similar, right? I basically used two circle dies. I first cut out the larger kind of circle that's going to be the window, and then I used two of the dies to get this nice little ring, and then I just adhered it to the outside. You don't necessarily have to do that, but I thought it kind of gave it a more clean finished look. And then on the back I am using some foam adhesive. This is just that regular roll of, I think it's Scotch foam adhesive. I think I showed it to you guys. I picked it up at or actually my husband picked it up for me, nice man that he is, at Home Depot or Lowe's. This particular card has two layers, which you might be able to kind of see, because I wanted the sequins to be able to move a little bit more, and I'll show you the difference here in just a minute. And basically this inside kind of circle of foam tape already has the paper removed, because when you take the paper off, it's easier to bend it around a particular shape, and that's what I did. And then what I basically did in order to get it thinner here is I just, cut it into some strips and adhered it that way. Okay, and then I did it, of course, twice. And then basically all I'm going to do is, put it on top here once I add the sequins inside. Okay, so for this card, I used a whole bunch of little adorable sequins from Pretty Pink Posh. There's yellow, clear, white, and silver in here. I just kind of thought there was already enough blue, and I felt like I was hiding, kind of covering up a lot of the yellow, so I wanted to bring the yellow out. And what I do is I just kind of put them inside of the shape that they're going to fit into, like so. You can see that, hopefully. And let them sit there while I put on the panel, or basically the top part of the card. So let me remove the rest of this. And like I said, two layers. The tape that I have is 3/4 of an inch wide, so I get quite a bit out of it because I rarely use it that wide, and I'm able to cut it down into thinner strips and obviously use it a lot more. I'm just gonna blow off any fuzz that might be on the little window before I adhere it. Okay, and just kind of see where I want that placed. And as you can see, I've got a little static cling with some of these. Alright, and just going to line it up. And I'm not going to press down too hard right away because I want to kind of make sure I like where I got it. Let me just move it back over here where I can see it a little bit more. That looks pretty good to me. Oh, until I moved it. Sorry guys, I'm working around the tripod. Let me just see. Okay, and then you just press it down, and of course I'm going to decorate the front a little bit, but there's your shaker card. Okay, so there's that, and you can see the similarities, of course, and I'll decorate this one a little bit, and I'll put the finished product on my blog. But I did want to show you when you do one layer. As you can see, this is two, like I said, so you can see them, they move quite a bit, right? And that just kind of depends on the look that you want, but that's two layers. Now here's another card that I did, and hopefully you can kind of see I have that gold ink that I bought behind the blue. It's really pretty. And then some kind of coordinating sequins. Again, these little stars are from my from Pretty Pink Posh. But these don't have, hopefully you can kind of tell, not as much wiggle room because there's only one layer of the adhesive. And I did that on purpose with these because I really just kind of wanted them to stay like where they were at to a certain degree. I didn't want there to be a lot of movement. They're kind of smaller shapes that I cut out. So I thought that was kind of a prettier effect for this particular one. So if you want them to really shake like this, you're going to want to probably do 2 layers. And if you want them to look a little bit more like this, you just kind of see them holding their position a little bit. I mean, there's a little bit of movement, but not much. Just do 1 layer, okay? And there's a lot of good videos out there if you guys are looking for more tutorials on shaker cards. For example, Paulina over at Pretty Pink Posh, I believe, has 1 or 2 tutorials, and they were very helpful to me. And I think there are several others out there. So if you're interested, just do a search on YouTube. And I'm going to leave also a link down below to my blog because I'm going to show you the finished card for this one there. And I have another card similar to this one as far as using the star dies that I'm going to post there as well. And in case you're interested, the star dies that I used here are from Paper Smooches. And this gorgeous sentiment is from Mama Elephant. I absolutely love that font. It's just beautiful. So if you have any questions, like I said, leave them down below. Check out my blog. I'll leave a link down there so you can see this finished card and another one with the stars. And as always, guys, I hope you're having a great day wherever you're at. Bye, everybody.